Hi everybody! Today, October 1st, I am Fast Deer. This is...
Hi! I am Fast Deer's friend.
I'm Elizabeth, Fast Deer's friend's wife. And we are here in Kingston, Ontario, in Queen's University, and we are having one-day powwow, which is traditional powwow, which is the best powwow possible, and surrounded by many people with warm hearts because it's very, very cold outside.
Welcome!
But that's not my it's not my real name. It was a name given to me by my parents, but the name given to me by my elders is different than that. And in my case, it's in English it's called how does it translate? Wolf Moon. In my language, it's Maengen Dibik Jesus, and that's the name of one of the well, it's the name of my spirit. So it describes who I am, and it's also the name of one of the full moons that we have during the year. It's the full moon that happens in the darkest time of the winter, and that's the time when we need to call upon people to do difficult things. So my elders were saying when they saw that name in me that I was going to be someone who would have to be willing to do things during difficult times, and so that's how I got that name.
Things you are doing in difficult times?
It's you know, serving the country, you know, defending the people. I'm a Vietnam veteran. I served in Vietnam, and then subsequent to that, even activities like this, it's important that the traditional warriors are out to make sure that everybody feels safe and secure. And especially for the children, we have to walk in a good way. You know, we have to set a good example so that these children see it's too easy to equate violence with being a warrior. And so our job is to show them that it's a much deeper responsibility than that, and it doesn't. It isn't about hurting people or anger or anything like that. We have to teach a different quality of living as a warrior.
Thank you. are at the Pow Wow.
Yes.
What is this Pow Wow for you?
It's a number of things. I've been invited here for several years as the staff carrier, and before the Europeans came, our flag was a piece of wood with eagle feathers on it, and the eagle feathers told the story of our community. The staff that I carry is an Aboriginal veterans eagle staff, so each of the eagle feathers tells the story of one of our warriors who has lost his life or her life in defense of the community. And so I've been asked always to bring that staff here, and we always have that at any kind of gathering like this. We always have our original flag, which is the eagle staff. So it's important that they have an eagle staff carrier just to acknowledge the traditions and the heritage and the culture. For me, coming to something like this is especially meaningful because one generation ago we could never even think of having powwow at a university because all of our cultural events and activities, the ceremonies, in their real sense, they were illegal. So we couldn't do this. We'd be afraid of, well, we'd never be here. But even when we did have them in our communities, people had a great deal of fear that the police would come and take the children. And, you know, it was a very difficult generations when we had those difficulties. And because of that, the powwows, all of this took place, but we went off into the forest and did it where nobody would know, because we couldn't let these things die. We had to keep them alive, but we knew that if we kept them alive in public, that it would cause a lot of hurt to our people, so we did it in secret. And it's only in my lifetime that we've been able to begin to do these things in public. When I first started doing ceremony, it was still during the time when it was dangerous to do it in public. You know, we didn't really do it in public. And gradually times have changed, so now to think that you could do this at a university, you know, unbelievable. My grandmother would never believe it. You know, she must be looking down saying, what have you people done, you know?
She didn't say, I wish I was alive.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. So we've come so far, you know, and the understanding and the acceptance, and you know what you see is so different. It's so different than what people's normal experience is, and yet we can do this, and we can do it freely and openly as well.
Wonderful, thank you so much, and enjoy the Pow Wow.
Thank you.
My name is Tanya Doppler. That's my government name. My traditional name is Animikimakwa, and it means thunderbolt bear.
Wonderful. And how does it show in your character and who you are?
Well, you see this spirit shield. This was made for me by my elder. So the teaching is that the thunder comes from the sky world to heal and to cleanse the earth. Anything it touches on its way is forever changed by the power that
somebody at Queen student photographers here?
A number of years ago, I was actually struck by lightning.
Is anybody
So
else
that's
here?
one reason for my name.
Queen's photographers.
The other reason for my name is I'm a singer and a drummer in the community, and I have been given the gift of a voice that, like the thunder, is difficult to ignore. So whether I sing loudly or I speak softly, people tend to hear my voice. So what I need to know is that if I am open for teachings to come into me, that gives me wisdom, and those are the teachings that I have to offer. So when you have the gift of that power, like the thunder gives you, or having the gift of that voice, you have to be careful how you use it, because of the power that it has to influence people. So I need to choose my words carefully.
love native culture and love native teachings. If you could give one teaching to us today.
Our first teaching is respect. Our first teaching is respect and humility. And so it is good to respect things. It's good to respect.
Two-step, two-step, two-step.
Had a really great time at the Queen's Pow Wow this year, and we really hope that we're as successful and even bigger next year. We invite everybody from the Queen's community and Kingston community and all neighboring communities to come and join us for it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So this is the end of our day of powwow in Kingston. There are 3 lions, all born in the middle of August, all very faithful, all full of fire. Ron, Galia, Oleg.